That's my board. Like your shit, honey, bitch. Nope. Let's get it. EB! Oh my fucking god, Oh my god! EB!
What up, y'all? This your boy EB, man, coming at y'all with another video for the 99-2000. Hey, in this video, I'm gonna be dropping some 2K21 news. So probably some of y'all already heard some of this, but it might be some of my subscribers that don't really look for this type of stuff, you know what I'm saying, search it or haven't seen it yet. So I'm gonna bring it to you from my page, you know what I'm saying, from my channel. So the first thing I'm gonna talk about is their Pro Stick shooting upgrade. I'm gonna also leave a link in for this blog that Mike Wayne put, you know what I'm saying, all this stuff on, and the video that I watched, you know, that had this stuff in it, you know what I'm saying, because I ain't no hater, and I ain't gonna act like I just knew this stuff, and I ain't gonna act like I just, you know, just a plug like that, and it was just like secretive, and I had to find it myself. Anyway, it's out there, but anyway, I'm gonna leave it in the description. But it's some, they got a new Pro Stick shooting upgrade. Now, I saw what they were talking about it, you know what I'm saying? Also, let me give a background of the gameplay. The gameplay really ain't important. It's just me being clutch again. That's all I'm gonna say. But anyway, pretty much the way they trying to describe the shot stick, it kind of remind me of when we was in 2K17, and they were like, man, you get a boost for using the analog. And I remember I was shooting with the analog for a good minute on 2K17, and it was like, it made a big difference because I had like a playmaker. I had a sharpshooter, but I had like a playmaker I started off with. And like when I used the analog, I used to green like a lot of my shots. You know what I'm saying? I used to take a lot of, you know, mid-ranges, but I was like automatic from mid-range. You know what I'm saying? My mid-range was like an 80. And now if I shot with the analog, boy, green every time. You know what I'm saying? But after a while, I think I started back shooting with the square button. I don't know, whatever. But that's what I feel like they trying to aim, you know what I'm saying, kind of go back to again. You know what I'm saying? They would talk about how you had to aim it back then. Now they talking about it again, talking about you have to aim it in a certain direction and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like they're trying to make it more complicated this time, since they only making it to where you can only shoot using pulling it down now. See, back then you can press it up to like hit it off the backboard or shoot it off to the right side if you wanted to go right. It was some other stuff, but you know what I'm saying? The best way to shoot with the analog usually is up or down. You know what I'm saying? Because you can either hit it off glass, or if you pull it down, you just know how to time it, you know, when you pull the analog down. The right analog, of course. But anyway, so I don't know. I'm probably going to be still using square, because they said that if you use the analog, you won't be able to turn your shot meter off. And they saying, you know what I'm saying, this year they going to have it to where you get a boost without your shot meter again. So they were like, you can't do both. They were like, either you going to use square and use that shot and go without the shot meter, because, you know, they help you get a boost. Or if you shoot with the analog, you're going to have the shot meter so you can see, I guess, where you aiming it or some crazy stuff. I don't know. We'll find out, you know what I'm saying, a couple weeks. Probably really less than a couple weeks, like a week and a half, somewhere like it's like 10 days away or whatever. Well, the demo. So, well, yeah, it'll be 10 days away from today. All right, so the other one is 40 new jump shot landings. I don't think we too much care about that, but I mean, hey, whatever. I'm probably still going to use the backflip. Then they got overhauled dribble moves. I guess that means they added some more dribble moves. That's cool, you know what I'm saying? I think they changed the dribbling up too. I think they said like you press it up to shoot, and it's kind of still the same. They just making this making it strictly pressing the analog down to, you know what I'm saying, shoot the ball. And then I don't know what happens when you press up. I'm gonna have to look at that blog again, but it's all in their blog. I'm gonna link it at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? I done forgot. But anyway, so that's gonna be different. Let's say they say you got 50 new size up. That's more dribble moves, like I said. No more quick draw badge. Man, bro, tell me that ain't piss y'all off like when they threw that in the game. I mean, it's cool, you know, once you got used to the game. But like, real talk, when the game first came out, I was like, why they even got this? This is just a waste of badge points. If you get that Hall of Fame, just think if you were a shooter and you got that Hall of Fame, that's 4 badge points that could have went somewhere else. 4 whole badge points that you had to use on shot speed. That was so stupid to me. That's why I'm so glad they took that out the game. So y'all ain't got to worry about that no more. And this was the one right here. Now, it's kind of got me tangled up now, because I want to make a similar player that I have, you know, so that y'all see me greening shots with my playmaker shot creator. But man, they got it to where you can make a 6'8" point guard. Nigga, do you know how many LeBron James builds you finna have out here on the park and in the program and rec and all, boy? I'm talking about the first day the game come out. I guarantee you gonna see number 6'8" point guard. Guarantee you, unless them stats just like be pure trash, you know what I'm saying? Which I feel like is probably gonna happen, but it's gonna, you know the niggas who be skillful at the game, they gonna find a loophole, and they gonna be some demigods out here dribble cheesing, hitting size ups, and you know what I'm saying, speed boosting, dunking, getting contact dunk. This is gonna be crazy, watch. But I feel like they ain't gonna, on paper, quote unquote, they not gonna make it to where it just look unstoppable, looking like you LeBron James, stuff like that. But it's gonna be somebody that figured out. I'm gonna try to be the first person to figure it out, honestly. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna mess around with the builds. I'm gonna make a play shooting build first, and then my secondary build gonna be some 6'8" point guard. I don't know what type of, whatever the pie chart's looking like, and whatever makes it, makes him look goated. That's what I'm gonna go with. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make that like my twos build, but I'm gonna have for my like pro-am, build, I'm gonna most definitely have my playmaking shot credit. I'm gonna try to remake that build. But speaking of pro-am, so I also saw where they said the slider's gonna be a lot different in pro-am. They gonna have it to where it's more competitive. Like the slider's gonna be more competitive. All I can think about when they say that is 2K16. Now, a lot of y'all probably didn't even play 2K16 Pro-Am, but I did. I had made a whole team and everything. We were pretty good. But the one thing I did not like about 2K16, nigga, is the shooting. Like, I got used to it at the end of the game. Like, when the game got old and stuff like that, like, I figured out, like, when to shoot and when not to shoot. But it was so hard, like, pause. Like, if a nigga even breathe in your direction and you shoot that ball, you gon' airball. It wasn't no hitting the rim, none of that, bro. The shot contest in that was so bad. And even if you was wide open, if you didn't know your shot, you was gonna brick. Even if you knew your shot, you could time it. I'm talking about get a full bar. You know what I'm saying? It's over with. Bro, you gonna brick it. I mean, I remember I was missing something. I'm like, why do I green so much in the park? And even in walking on Pro-Am, it was a little tough, but it wasn't like Pro-Am tough, but like it was easier, but it was harder than Park. It was like, let's just say Park was like pro, and no, I'm gonna say Park was like all-star. Walk-on was like superstar, and I'm gonna say I felt like Pro-Am was like Hall of Fame. Like it was either superstar or Hall of Fame, one of the two. Cause nigga, you couldn't do nothing. Like even the good teams we played against, like they struggle shooting at times, you know what I'm saying? But you might have that one point guard that might, you know what I'm saying, get open like 2 or 3 possessions in a row, and like he hit like 2 or 3 threes back to back, and that'd be like critical in Pro-Am. So it was like we had to play a lot of traditional ball in Pro-Am back then. Like we had to take a lot of mid-range shots, feed it to the big man so they can try to dunk on people. You know what I'm saying? We had to play like traditional basketball, like 90s basketball. We couldn't play that Steph Curry ball like we do now. Like how I'm shooting now, I was not like that on 2K16. You hear me? So hey, y'all, look at that score. We down 20-13. Remember that. But anyway, so that's that. But also they, you know what I'm saying, they talking about with the shot meter and stuff like that, that it's gonna be like instead of green, we're gonna get a flash. I don't really too much care about it. Long as I know it's perfect. I don't care. It ain't gotta be green. It could be a flash. Cause I'm used to that too. Like, I mean, I done got, used to the green lights and stuff like that. But man, I've been playing 2K since 2K5. You know what I'm saying? Now I played the old 2K with AI on it, but that was like at the arcade. But the one when I started buying 2K is when I bought 2K5 with Ben Wallace on the front when it was $20 at the store. You know what I'm saying? But I bought that. Back then, that's how it was. Like the shot meter was exactly how it look now. The new one that they got, y'all can go look at the trailer or whatever. It looked just like that. You know what I'm saying? And it had a flash. It wasn't green back then. It was a strict white flash. And I was cool with it back then. So, hey, I ain't really tripping about that. You know what I'm saying? I like to see green because I done got used to it. But I'm not tripping. As long as I know we got some type of release, timing or flash or something that lets us know it's perfect, I don't care. But I think that's about it, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hope I was very informative to y'all. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. Hit that bell for them notifications. I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. If I find out some more stuff, you know what I'm saying, I'll make another video on it. That's about it. All right.